Hello? Waiting. Why, wait, what? I don't know what's going on. There we go. Alright. Hello. Sorry, I'm watching my stream on my phone just to make sure everything's okay. Hi. Here is my book project that's due tomorrow that I procrastinated on. So, my book that I read was The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. Alex Michaelides, wow, does a great job of not only getting to the point when it comes to what his book is about, but also having different point of views that can completely change the way you view the story. When it comes to the point of view of the story, there's two main point of views. There's the point of view from Theo Faber, the psychologist of Alicia Bernenson, and then there's Alicia Bernenson's point of view that we see through her diary before she killed her husband. Now, with that said, Alicia was 33 when she killed her husband. Alicia was an amazing artist, and she devoted herself to her artistic abilities. Theo Faber was intrigued by her case after the word got out that she killed her husband and then went completely silent. No word was said after that. And after a while, you kind of get the gist of, okay, Theo wants to help her. Theo wants to figure out why she killed her husband. So it's very much kind of a... what's the word? It's very much an overview. When it comes to the point of view of Theo Faber, you get a lot of the, he just wants to help, he's just there to help, he's not going to hurt her, he just wants to help. And Alicia, you see, is very timid, doesn't talk, but you can tell something's up and that she doesn't want to be around him, but also for some reason has fallen in love with Theo. So, a bit of drama going on. There's quite a few characters that intrigue me, specifically Elif, who is one of the more main characters. Elif is another patient at the psych ward that Alicia Bernenson is staying in. And Elif and Alicia often have arguments or like fights. Alicia's often very physical towards Elif, even though she says no words. Elif is very strongly opinionated and doesn't take no for an answer. So once Theo goes in and starts working on getting Alicia to try to talk again after many people have tried but nobody's succeeded, Theo says he's going to do it. He's going to be the one to do it. So they take him up on that, and his workplace is all debating, and they're like, they can't do it. So he tries, and to no avail. Theo decides that the best way to get Alicia to say what's on her mind without speaking, since she won't speak, is to give her her art room so that she can express how she's feeling without saying words. So she paints a picture of the psych ward she's in on engulfed in flames, and on it a foul word is written, and Elif had just been stabbed in the eye with a paintbrush by, you guessed it, Alicia. So this is where a lot of the first kind of big problems show up, where you're like, oh god, what's gonna happen? Like, why did she do that? So you're kind of already like put into the situation where Alicia killed her husband. Theo wants to know why she went silent and tries to get her to not be silent. Throughout the book, you get pieces of Alicia's diary that you can read through. And it's so cool to me that you can do that because it's such an interesting way of writing. So you can see the mindset of Alicia before she murdered her husband. And it's kind of like a detective game in your own head. Alicia Bernenson, without spoiling too much of the end, is a very intelligent woman, and halfway through the book, you find out that Theo Faber's wife has been cheating on him, and he starts to follow her and read through her emails and and starts trying to figure out who she's cheating on with and why. So he goes on this big rampant, follows her around town and stuff, while Alicia is supposed to be in the psych ward, and then you then find out that the time frame has been altered, and you never noticed it, but in which Theo Faber has found out that his wife is cheating on him. Alicia had not killed her husband yet, so the story wasn't out, and they were still living a happy, normal life. So afterwards, spoiler, by the way, Theo follows blah, 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 blah. Theo follows his husband. Theo follows his wife, good God, to, the date that she's going on with her supposed new boyfriend, and you then find out that her boyfriend is Alicia Bernardson's husband, which really messes up the timeline. It's like, wait, what? And then everything clicks in your mind, and you realize why Alicia was so aggressive towards him, why everything happened the way it did, and what caused Alicia to almost betray her husband and Theo. So, without going into too much detail and plot twist, even though that technically is the plot twist, it gets a lot more intense throughout that, and overall is very, very, very graphic. One of my favorite scenes is actually when it describes the overall murder that Alicia commits to her husband, and it describes it at both the beginning and end of the book. But with the new information, you really you get a different light on how that looks and what it looks like. Shanks. All right. We're gonna pretend like nothing happened. Hello? All right. Cool. Bye.